This is my 1981 Datsun 280ZX that I'm building from the ground up. If you haven't seen the previous videos on the car, I'll have the playlist linked at the end of the video. In today's video, I'll be working on building a new firewall due to the slight surface rust from the car sitting for years. Also, if you're interested in following along with the rest of the build, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Anyways, let's get started with the rest of the video. Alright, so here we are back with the Datsun. I need to get some of these edges cleaned up and get them ready to make some templates and get a new floor pan in here. Alright, so I got it all cut out and cleaned up and everything. I still have to go through and clean off all the paint from the edges, but first of all I'm going to be making the templates and everything to weld a new firewall in, and then I'll work on the floor pan after. But I figured it would be best to start with the firewall, and yeah, so we'll go ahead and do that. Alright, so here's what I've gotten so far. I've just been building up the firewall and been working on trying to get it built up. Basically, the biggest problem I've been having right now is this firewall previously curved around this edge here, and it curved for some reason. Like it's flat over here, but over here they made it curve. I think it had something to do with them having the battery tray there, but anyway, it made it a pain to just use some flat steel in there. So I cut out all of that, and I'm just going to build that whole section up. And then after I finish this firewall, I'll be able to move along with repairing the frame there and rebuilding the frame rail here, along with building the new floor pan. I'm probably going to use some more of this 16 gauge for the floor pan and just put some supports in there where I can also jack up off of, because these pinch welds are a little crusty. I'm also borrowing a new welder up here, and as you can see here, you can adjust voltage. So with the Chicago Electric one I'm using right now, as you can see, the voltage adjustment is minimum and maximum. So pretty much just on off. Alright, so the firewall is in. Now I just need to fix the frame and the floor pan. We'll probably start with the frame first and then go to the floor pan, because the frame's going to be the most complex part. After the overall, this came out way better than I was expecting. This is my first time using a welder that's better than a Harbor Freight welder, and the welds came out all right. I tried a few different styles, as you can see throughout the whole firewall, just to kind of practice and all that. Still got a little bit more buttoning up to do. I need to figure out a way to fill this in. I'm thinking just a triangle right here. I also just got trimmed down here a little bit to make it flush with the existing frame. I just cut that piece a little bit bigger than I was planning. Here's how the outside's looking, pretty much the same as the inside. I went over both sides with the welder to make it look a little bit better. Only problem is it got a little bit hot, so everything's a little warped, but not too big of a deal. I mean, the firewall wasn't perfect in the first place. But yeah, that'll be it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoy. Don't forget to like and subscribe.